Hello. Sorry about that. Wasn't supposed to be live like this. Hold on one second. Caught me in one of my cameo Kevin Samuels moments. Hold on one second.
Answer to life's great mysteries. That man is Nostradamus.
You, sir.
Let's talk about something important. They all here?
All but one.
Well, I'm going anyway. Let's talk about something. And I'm here on a mission of mercy. I got your attention now? Good. A, B, C. A, always B, B, C, closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.
Welcome to the broadcast. This is a source of information on all things related to commercial appliances. Welcome all of you that are new to commercial and those of you well-versed in this industry of ours. Your host is Mike Reed, a technician who has been in the industry for 32 years, with his beginnings working in his family's appliance business based out of the western suburbs of Chicago.
Fair use is a legal doctrine that promotes freedom of expression by permitting the unlicensed use of copyright-protected works in certain circumstances.
All right, there we go. Let me bring this music on down. Damn, that's my damn mic. It's probably going to be loud like this. This mic is crazy sensitive. It won all kind of awards and whatnot. That's why I picked it. I didn't go with the German one. Although I think I might go with the German or Rode mic. I think I might do that. The DJI mics. The DJI lavalier mics, wireless lavalier. They upgrade those damn microphones like 2 times a year. I wouldn't be shocked if they were like on version 6 or some shit by now. They would probably sync up a lot better with my damn phone and everything else. How you guys doing this evening? Let's see if we can get you guys. See if get you guys energized, get you guys
Being involved and being active on this YouTube channel. Welcome back.
Yeah, we'll see. Welcome back. Let's see who we got in here. And also, I'd like to thank the contributors to the channel. Hold on a second. I have to back up a little bit because I got things situated a little differently. Oh yeah, that ain't gonna work. So the item 2. Kind of whistle while you work with, I guess you could say. All right, now who we got? Samuel Kabiru. Steady, true contributor to the channel. I'm gonna have to move this damn thing. I see how WWHVAC, he went and got a separate. He got a separate item so that he can, well, you can do a split screen. You can add 2 cameras. But I gotta order that. It's a, my lawyer had one. It's a camera and stand all in one. and you hook it up, and it actually projects down. They use it for classrooms, cooking, and for lawyers and whatnot. Let's see who we got. Let's see who we got in here. Oh, excuse me. I know with that microphone, I really need to. What's happening? I really need to mute because I'm running, so I am definitely drinking Mountain Dew and beverages that got my damn name on it. Yo, L to the, yeah, brother, I had a day of, well, I did a little bit of hot side, but a lot of refrigeration. So these are the temperature thermocouples for the Blodgett ovens. I don't know what year the ones that you're picking up. So it gives you the thermistor, what type, with the number and the ohm ratings and all that other kind of stuff. It also comes with I actually went and got the OEM one today. And it actually comes with instructions on adjusting the unit depending on which type of probe you put on there. They say that you'll get poor performance out of some of the other probes if you don't adjust the controls. So be it. But L to the man, I'm gonna tell you, I picked up my daughter today. Dude, I need to put these damn things on the screen. Yeah, I had the Luca Lulu, the Mahatma Gandhi. I had the Mahatma Gandhi community today. I went over to them. That was actually like one of the first ones I did today. I had burned wires. Damn, I really need to show you guys this stuff. I had some burned wires. Let me see what I can do here. So I hooked up I cut out the damaged wires because this is the ones for Costco. So it's very, very common that they have these corroded wires because they're using aluminum. So I cut out the damaged wire, put in the Wagos, got the sucker all wired up, and it started cooling. I left when it came down to the mid 60s because their complaint was that it needed a new compressor and it was tripping the breaker, and they actually had the damn thing off. And I know I was tripping the breaker because the two wires to the unit had fused together, so it developed a short. So I did that, took care of them, hauled ass. Stopped off at a Target. I found two Trues at that Target that had issues. Yo, and let me know how the sound is, because I got a feeling the sound is a little on the high side. And let me know if I need to lower my voice some, because it's, and I found the other one, by the way. So these damn microphones are so damn loud. Yo, so Jacob, and then also I don't have my old man. I went to the parts house and I left my readers there at the parts house. When they called me, I was like, look, man, by the time I drive back on over there to pick up those $1.50 glasses, I'm going to spend way more than that driving over there to pick the damn things up. So I'll just pick them up next time I come back. Shit. I ended up spending Partstown, commercial kitchen. They had these when All Points didn't. All Points, how many of you guys are familiar with All Points part supplier? So All Points has facilities in New Jersey, Chicago, Houston. I think it's like Jacksonville or Tallahassee or something like that. They have a warehouse over there. I think they got a couple in Florida. All boys told me that they were going to have these last week Friday. They said, okay, yours is going to ship out from there. They're going to get it Friday, and then, you know, they'll ship it out Friday, and then you should get it like Monday or Tuesday. I said, all right, cool. I'll just go swing on over there. You know, I'll swing on over there. They said, yeah, we got 60 on order, but we still ain't got them. So I had to drive another 10 minutes to go to Commercial Kitchen, which was purchased by Partstown. I guess now it's been 3 years. So they got purchased by them 3 years ago. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I believe that says Jacob because my can't read some of this stuff. Jacob says, love All Points. They got a lot of stuff. I use what does that say? Arizona? What the? I use something for out here in California. Yo, you ever charge a man? You gotta help me out, man. You need to. You can make the message a little bit longer. I don't think that they don't charge by the character anymore. I think that was the old two-way Scott Pager, the original sidekick. I remember they used to charge us by the character when you had one company that ended up getting bought by Verizon. I can't think of what the hell. There was SkyTel Pager. Who did I have? It was the first one. It was like, I had to be about 16, 17 or something like that. They had the pager where we didn't have to type in 304 anymore or 911, 411. We were actually able to say, hit me up. I'll be there in 15 minutes, all that good stuff. Damn, I can't remember which one that was. And it was a sideway pager. It wasn't the one where you just looked at the top. Oh, there it is. There you go. You got some more message. Oh, excuse me. All right. Now, you blind as fuck. No, I'm old. I'm 50 years old. And do you not know it hit me overnight? 1 minute, I can read the smallest fine print any and everywhere. I can read every letter on every highway sign, like a mile out. I used to have 15 vision. That's the thing. I used to have 15 vision. And then overnight, I couldn't read stuff. Like, I'll tell you the story. I used to get dispatches, and I would cuss these girls out. I'm like, damn, why are you sending me this damn dispatches and it's all fuzzy? I can't see shit. This shit is illegible. I can't, man, y'all gotta make this shit, y'all gotta do something with your stuff. And my daughter went for glasses because my daughter's been looking at screens since she was months old. And I said, you know what, let me go ahead and get my eye checked out too. I went and got my eyes checked out, and I said, all right, so what is it? And the obstetrician was like, there's nothing wrong with your eyes. You need reading glasses. I said, oh, damn. And ever since then, I look around at every class I go to, everywhere I go to, and damn near every guy that's my age or above has to use freaking reading glasses. Like the guy at the training class, he was for True. He was he's walking around doing the class, talking, and in the minute he got to go look down at something, he go ahead, pulls out the glasses. I said, yeah, that's us. That's all of us. You blind as fuck. LOL. I use the Arizona location. All points for our stuff in California. See, I'm actually able to drive to my place. I was asking if you ever change the speed queen on a hard mount. Yeah, I've been working on speed queen washers since I was we're gonna start working on those speed queens because our laundromat had whirlpools. I probably say like starting around 20. Change the speed queen on a hard mount dryer. Oh, a dryer. A 65 pound. What a pain in the ass. I don't think it's a pain in the ass, bro. Yo! The blower wheel. No, I don't. You know what? A brother popped up that I hadn't communicated with in. He's a Haitian brother, so but he popped up. I hadn't really been talking to this dude. I hadn't talked to this dude in 5 years. And then, matter of fact, he popped up at the True class, and he was like, "Yeah, I got to do this job, and how hard do you think it's gonna be?" I said, "Shit, for me, not very hard. For you, shit, I don't know. I don't know." But the blower wheel, no, I don't have a problem with the blower wheel. All right, so sometimes with the blower wheels, you just have to crack them. You just got to crack the damn blower wheel. You just got to. Sometimes with the blower wheel, you got to cut the sucker, and it is what it is, and just replace the damn blower wheel. I don't worry about it. Luckily, where I am, especially where I live at now, I'm only 15 minutes from Speed Queen. Hitch. So Alliance Service or whatever the Alliance. So yeah, I passed Speed Queen's warehouse / parts department usually twice a day. So if I get up early enough, I take my daughter and I don't have to get on the toll. But if I got to get on the toll, I drive right by. And that's kind of like what I did today. I took the toll this morning and I took the toll this evening when I went to Target and I found 2 True refrigerators that needed service. One was owned by Target. One was owned by Target, and the other one, I think the other one was owned by Pepsi. And it's funny because the worst fridges in the damn store are usually Dr. Pepper and Target's units. Those two are usually in rough shape. When I went to Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree had got a brand new one. Let me see if I can sync this damn thing up. Dollar Tree had got a brand new one. And that's the same one I was showing you guys that had caught fire. So the one that had caught fire, they got rid of it. Actually, the manager took it home. He's Asian, and by the looks of him, my guess is Korean. And he took it home. He thinks he's gonna whatever. But anyway, so they got a new one in, and they messed up the door on the new one. Yo, so International Quiet Storm. Yo, brother, yeah. Well, I just wanted to. I'm not really fixing. There's nothing wrong with it. This is one of those. This is one of the conveyor toasters that they have in quite a few places. So I figured I would probably like try to clean it up a little bit while I talk to you guys. Maybe take it apart, show you a few things on the inside while I was, just chop it up while I got you guys on the line. I am gonna excuse me, I am going to go ahead and do a secondary camera. You know, HVAC. We're actually both in the same city. He's on the west, and I'm all the way on the east. We're polar opposite anymore. Oh, the quiet storm. Oh, thanks, brother. Thank you. So yeah, but I see that brother went and got the setup with the secondary cam. I don't know how he got it set up so he could do his training, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the stand, the arm. So there's one with the camera on there, and then you could just, I don't know where the hell I'm gonna mount it, but it stands. It's literally about that tall, and in this way you can have an overhead view. But yeah, I am chopping it up with y'all, waiting on everybody to come on in. Let me see. Waiting on everybody to come on in so we can, you know, get going with everything. But I wanted to at least go ahead and do some show and tell. These damn pictures. Hold on, I gotta stay within my light. Alright, you taught me how to change out a compressor in a refrigerator. Saved me $2,000. What video are you spying on me on, brother? I do my best not to show the whole thing. I'll show the before and the after. And it's funny you should say that. All right, so looks like I'm gonna have another compressor to do this week. I gotta do one for Habco. It's not this exactly, but these are the lines that sit in the drain pan area. So the hot gas goes through here and it helps cool off the refrigerant. And not only does it help cool off the refrigerant, it helps evaporate the water that's sitting in the drain pan. And well, what's going on is everybody's trying these new processes, and it's one manufacturer. They got this friction welding deal, pretty much like what Oshizaki got going on. And of course, when these guys are doing this friction bonding, it tends to go pretty good with plastic. They are having some problems with dissimilar metals, specifically copper to stainless steel. Yeah, I see you, Ninja Water, brother. But you know what? I do the same thing. I do the same thing on the cheese boat. Like when you see the numbers, best on the viewership, best believe I'm one of them numbers. So I have it on just letting stuff play. But this one manufacturer, they shipped out a unit, and it's for a company that provides all the little claw games and just everything you need to have a Dave and Buster's. That's who their clientele is. Their clientele are these entertainment spaces, video, go-kart places and stuff like that. Anybody who has video games, they're one of those companies. They lease, they kind of lease those machines. And then the fun thing is they actually sell them. My daughter's such a spoiled brat that if I were to get her when she was little, she used to love that little fishing game where they sit it's almost like you're sitting in the boat and then you cast the rod and then reel back to pull up the fish. And they had one for, I think they had it for like $2,000. And at the time I was like, man, what the hell? My daughter, I would more than likely get it. She would play with it twice and then I'd be stuck with it. But now that I think about it, it wouldn't be half bad to go ahead and rent that sucker out for parties and stuff like that. But where the hell are you gonna keep all this stuff? You end up with a warehouse full of shit and a huge ass bill. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Friction welding. My bad. Friction welding. Oh, and I don't have it with me. So the copper didn't quite bond with the stainless steel, and the line broke during transit, and so that the video game supplier got the unit, and they say, "Oh, we turn it on, and it just doesn't cool." So normally I go ahead and everything is on a cassette, and you just pull out the cassette, and then they'll put in a new one. And I thought that was kind of weird that they didn't ship them one. So they actually wanted me to go ahead and see what it was. And then since they figured they would send me out there to see what it was, once I found out what it was, they're like, yeah, we want you to go ahead and put in a new evaporator line. It's actually got another name that they go by, depending on who the hell you talk to. So I got that. I got compressors. I got evaporator drain lines, drain heaters. I forgot what the hell. The name escapes me. What the hell they call it? Man, what else? What the hell else I got? I got some other stuff. Man, I got. Oh, and then I unfortunately accepted these damn true. So, yo, brother Terry, what's going on? Mike, quick question. Can you use car 134 on coolers that need a little gas and some sealer in it? Never. This is not air conditioning. Never use that stop leak shit in small refrigeration systems. Everything that the guys show you is true. Everything you hear about is true, where it'll go ahead and block up the system, especially since it already has the contamination. Don't use the stop leak stuff. It actually hardens inside the system. You're never going to stop that leak. The amount of trouble you're going to go through to stop the leaks on a 134A, it's just not worth it. It's just because I know that you don't have any customers that you're like damn near in-house guy for. Just go ahead and gas it up. Now, the ones that you're going to get like O'Reilly and all that kind of stuff, first of all, the connections aren't the same on those cans. Some of those are a different mixture. So those aren't actually like 134A. They're a different mixture. Some guys say they have problem with it. Some guys don't. I am currently in the process of buying another jug of 134A. Not only because I got units myself that are 134A that I own, but like I have Tropical Smoothie. They got some 134A units, and I'm gonna gas those up, and they're gonna ride that until the sun burns out. And then I'll probably end up with those refrigeration units. I'm going to end up with doing a whole tropical smoothie. It's just what it is. I'm just going to end up with a whole tropical smoothie because those kids are so hard on those freaking units. I thought the Cesar Chavez community was hard on units, but them teenagers, man, they hard on these freaking fridges and microwaves and ice machine. They are destructive. So to answer your question, you can try the ones at the store. I mean, at O'Reilly and everybody. You can try the ones at the auto parts store. It is what it is, brother. Unless you put in 134A in a Charleston, what difference do it make? The unit is already going to be 15 years old. So. Right, Walmart. Right. Walmart. It's funny you should bring that up, cause Yeah, I'm putting you on Front Street. I'm putting you on Front Street. I'm putting you on Front Street. This mother lover right here. And if you're watching me on the phone, mother lover, he is a Walmart shopper. Walmart shopper. So yes, in the automotive department, they got 134A, but you're really on your own with the concoction that might be in that can. It's usually not 134A. It's usually something that is a blend of refrigerants to get you a similar cooling for 134A. And that is because the automotive system is that much smaller, you don't notice it as much with a car as you do with a regular fridge. So God bless you, man. God bless you. But if that was a thing, you know, you would see it all online. You would hear all of us talk about, oh, hell, all you need is 134A, man. Just go down to the store and blah, blah, blah. You're right, hyper tough. Yeah, you would hear us talk about it. You would see it on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and shit. And I got this little can that I got from Walmart. I got this can from Target, because actually Target sells automotive stuff. Or AutoZone and O'Reilly's, Napa. But it's kind of hit or miss with that kind of stuff. I typically just, like, I'm in the process. Hold on, let me pull it up right now. I actually found a pretty good price on 134A, just with a simple such. I'm trying to use this damn keyboard, but I got to connect it to my phone. I would have to actually cancel and disconnect my phone to get this damn thing sync up, unfortunately. All right, so let me see here. Let's see here what we got, y'all. How's it not doing it? So now, and the bottom fell out of the market. The bottom fell out. And it's crazy because YouTube is always listening. Instagram is always listening. Instagram knows more about my marriage than I do. Straight up. Straight like that. Oh yeah, and I think Tractor Supply got 134A in the, for the automotive refrigerator. Now National, that's HEB. That's our grocery store. They sell it in our grocery store for $12. This is from my grocery store. Find it in stock nearby. Now, because it's National, this is probably actually 134A, because National is a reliable brand. And they do say it's 134A. They don't put anything after it. Yeah, they said they meet the highest purity standards, but you don't have HEB in the Northeast. You don't have that one. I wonder how this got through. Nightbot is not doing its job. That's interesting how that got through. It let it do it 5 times? Yeah, and then it got tired. Of it. Oh well. Anyhow, yeah, you're typically gonna need a little bit more than what's in this can, bro. It's a 12 ounces. good luck to you, brother. Good luck to you. Hold on, let me turn down this damn music. None of you son of a guns is gonna tell me when audio quality is shit high. I'll be done with the damn show. Well, Mike, the background music was just a little bit loud. I'm like, motherfucker. You son of a mother, let's go. LOL, thanks. Waiting for a jug. It was supposed to arrive. So it was supposed to be here on April 4th from Tank and Gas, but no one is responding. Yeah, okay. So when you buy from some of these weirdo name brands, let me go back to this. When you buy from some of these no-name weirdo people, especially like this first line, Tank Gas Depot and all that, you just make sure that you're using a credit card that does not give you any pushback. I mean, this Tank Gas company right here, I mean, that's a decent brand. I know the font. Yeah, I know the font. I like this gas. Now, see, this is DuPont. DuPont is Freon. DuPont is Freon. Nobody else can use the Freon name but a DuPont company. Chemours is a DuPont. Is Franche. But they're not going to give you a DuPont product. They're probably going to give you this one right here. 135, that is phenomenal. But yeah, the bottom fell out. The bottom has completely dropped out. You said that's the one, huh? If that's the, I mean, I did a story about how United American merging was going to be a problem. And I went to my UPS box today. I picked up 3 items. I left. And I was like, damn, where the other stuff is? You know, I had already delayed my pickup for, a couple of business days. I was hoping to get everything at the same time. I went north of my box, got a message when I was done saying I had 2 more items, and I hightailed it back, got them 2 items, and then I finished up with the oven. But yeah, I was expecting everything to show up like Friday, and this stuff didn't come till Monday. I don't know why there's such a delay. Your item might be delayed as well. And we got Untamed Kangaroo! Thank you for being here, brother. Thank you. Yes, he does. All right. Now let me see, Let's look here. Oh, shit. Here. Let me see what the hell Dr. Shirley Everett. I want to give you guys some other stories, but I'm glad you're participating. No one responding to my email, and the number on the website not going through. Oh, fun fact, on 90% of these companies, they are not a company. 90% of them is just a guy in Romania who has got like 50 damn websites. And that's one of the things I was watching too, is that they're selling this stuff from overseas. I know we got a brother that he tends to watch me. He'll watch me from time to time, and he likes to joke about he goes down to Tijuana and he'll go ahead and buy all the 22 and 12 and 134 he wants, and he drives it back across the border. So I say, hey man, do your thug thizzle, do your thing. So He's one of our brothers from another mother, but he's married to one of our sisters. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But I just told him, hey man, do your thing. They talking about cracking down. So good luck on that one. Hold on one second. Let me do this. YouTube. Hold on, refrigerant. I was just watching this. Right. Oh, this is 2 years ago. 2 years ago,
I
EPA.
finally realized why all the big companies use Navan to manage their business travel. With Navan, company travel basically runs itself.
Yeah,
Employees choose
I
from
need my
millions of
jug too,
travel
bro.
options,
I need, like I
spend
said,
limits and
I
loyalty
have.
built in.
In today's video, I want to talk about how the EPA is cracking down on some of these companies that are still importing refrigerants that they're not supposed to be importing anymore. We've had these refrigerants that are
Yeah, fair use. This is from HVAC Guide for Homeowners. Yeah.
harmful to the environment. They phase them out.
Yeah, so they are still bringing this stuff in. They've been talking about cracking down for the longest. Some guy did a little expose on it. But this was for Europe. Some Belgian did some expose on it. But whatever. It is what it is. I mean, you can always dispute the charge as long as you didn't do it with your debit card. But yeah, I usually do it with a card that I know that is friendly to me. And ones like I'll use like my Citibank or something like that. And ones that I could usually just say, hey man, I didn't receive it, and then bam, they'll take it off quick, fast, in a hurry. Or that's in one of those cases where you do want to use like a Firm or Klarna, and they're very good about that. So if you buy it from somebody you don't know nothing about, the Google Pay, the Klarna, the Firm, you say, hey man, I didn't get it, and they'll take that stuff off right away. So something to keep in mind. So, but yeah, I do need. I thought I had a couple of jugs of 404. 134A. Oh, good lord! And when I went to go pick them damn jugs up, they was empty. So this is. Can you hear how full that is? I bought this jug because I don't do AC. I bought this jug to take care of Manitowoc. Manitowoc had 410A units. I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to be proactive. Let me go ahead and get this 410A. I take care of these damn units. Brother, when Manitowoc had problem with them Samsung compressors and 410A refrigerant units, I couldn't even take advantage of it. It was like in June. Anybody remember that back in it was some years back, and they had a 6-month back order on those damn Samsung compressors. Let me see here. Let's see what they got now. And I knew those damn things was going to be a pain in the ass. I knew those damn things were going to be a pain in the ass. I got this other damn keyboard, and it didn't. This is what happened when I log in at the last minute and try to get down with the peoples. So look at this shit. Manitowoc compressor, and these are for like cold draft. These are cool air, not cold draft. These are cool air. That says an Indigo, really. Anyway, these POS compressors, $834 for a damn $2,000 ice machine. and then they got to pay me for the refrigerant and the brazing and everything else like that. Dude, no. The customer wasn't having that. So this is man, this is nasty work, bro. This is nasty work. See, he was showing one for 2025. But I think those compressors started going out before that, because I actually had installed a number of these damn Cool Air, number of these Manitowoc Indigos. Yeah, because you know what? I had some Manitowoc Indigos with the Samsung compressors in Wingstop. And I knew them damn things wasn't gonna, bruh, hotter than fish grease. Hotter than fish grease. And if you guys have ever had a Wingstop for a client, you'll notice them cheap ass bastards do not like turning on the AC. Man, I need that jug. Oh yeah. You had already said that. Yo, Michael Emmanuel, thank you for contributing to the channel. And thank you.
For being active on this YouTube channel. Welcome back.
Thank you. This is the whole Mickey Ficky show. Yeah, look at the price of this. Manitowoc compressor. So it's 115 volts. So you know this isn't for a large unit. The large units are 220 volt. $1,000, bro. These damn things. Look at this. It says only one in Chicago. Only one in Chicago, bro. So when these things reached, when these 410A units, I want to say they were about 4 years old. They started dropping like flies. And of course, it was the summertime. It was June. And they weren't hacking it. They weren't able to hack it. Oh, let me see here. Who the hell is calling me from Wisconsin? Everybody and their mama is calling me today. Anybody know what the hell that's all about? Anyone? Everybody and they damn mama is freaking calling me. Wait a minute, what the hell am I doing? Sorry about this. I'm plugging up stuff and unplugging stuff, and oh good, I still got charge on my mic. So yeah, if you can imagine, now let me show you. This is the compressor. Let's see if we can find some prices on these. Let me see here. We'll do a 750 pound. Ice machine for sale. I am doing something wrong here. What it is, I am not sure what the hell I've done wrong. I'm having an old man moment. So as you can see here, so an ice machine, we'll do this 4,700. So the compressor itself was over $1,000. So for me to do the work, you're talking about a minimum another $1,000. If anybody's ever changed a compressor, on an ice machine, you'll know that you're not in and out of there. You're not in and out of there. It is not some 30-minute job. It ain't some, I don't give a damn how much somebody brags. I do those in an hour and 15 minutes. My ass. That is not a quick one. So the customer is already going to be looking at about a 2,000, 2,000, anywhere between 2,000 and 2,500 to get this fixed. The unit is already going to be pretty close to 5 years, if not 5 years. You're already looking at other parts of the unit that's going to have to be changed: condenser fan motors, ice assist, where like the Manitowoc blows air. I don't think it blows air on the cool air unit. All kind of stuff like that. Your circulation pumps start to fail, and it all depends on how often they clean it. And then another thing is, because they don't clean it, because they don't have good good water quality. Air quality is a whole nother thing. I ain't gonna want to get into that right now, but because they don't clean it as often, they start to lose the coating on the evaporator plate. Once they start to lose that coating, it's game over. It's game over. Untamed Kango says, I noticed they have their reach-in freezers right beside the fryers. Brother, that's what. Oh, so you must have saw the live I did this morning. Is that what you're saying that? Hold on a second. You must have seen the live action. Let's see here. Oh, YouTube. Let me see here. You must have seen it. Oh, is that what I'm under? Mike Reed commercial. Oh, that's what I'm under. Because every time I look up my own damn name, I end up with oh wow, I look real dark right there. Every time I look up my own damn name, I end up with musicians. That's what happens when I look up my own damn name. So this is where I was this morning, and yes, they have it pretty. They typically will have these right next to the deep fryers. This was a Cat's Deli, but Wingstop will have these right next to the deep fryers. Denny's will have these next to the. Man, everybody just has them right next to the damn deep fryer. And if they don't prop open the door, it's that they lean on the damn door. So those are the two major things that I find. They either prop open the door, or they lean on the damn door, and cause all kind of drama. So Untamed Kango must have seen it. He must have seen it. So this is a Continental. I was just talking about Continental, and Continental gave me the job this morning. I was 7 minutes away, so I figured, why the hell not? It was an easy, easy peasy. I'm going in there, check it out. I'm very well versed with the issue So I went and took care of it. The door droops. The sensor for the door no longer makes contact. The unit never goes into defrost because why defrost is the door open. And what's the name is just like that. Beverage Air. Beverage Air has the unit the same way. When the door droops, it doesn't go into defrost, and the damn thing just frosts up. And so with this one, I made the adjustments to the door, and then I do the up, down, AB over, up, and then, made my adjustments to the defrost settings and all that other good stuff. So that was this morning. That was like, when the hell was I over there? I was over there like 10 or 11 o'clock this morning. Maybe close to 11, because I was over there with the Mahatma Gandhi community earlier. But I think I was over there about 9. Anyway, and fun story about this. So Papito is over there cock blocking and shit. So I'm over there working. Papito, I say, hey, Papito, ¿dónde está? Where's the machine? Where's the unit, Papito? Oh, we don't have no problem here, boss. Oh no, all our refrigerators, they work. We don't have no problem. I said, bruh, you work here every day. You mean to tell me you don't know about the fridge that's broken? Oh no. See, it worked, man. This will work. I go ahead and I just defrost it. I defrost it every night. That means it's broken, bruh. If you gotta defrost it every night, that's a problem, Papito. It's a problem. Did you not? All right, I already talked to the managers and gave them my showed them the screen for my dispatch. They already knew that was over their heads, so they went and left me the fuck alone. Bruh, 20 minutes later, Papito went and he scurried off and he went and made a phone call. Hey, yo, man, there's a guy. He's working on the thing. You gotta go quick, man. The guy, he's here, man. I don't know. It was crazy because Papito had disappeared. So Papito come back and he's making a little small talk and shit. And sure enough, two guys show up 20 minutes later. And I see them in the cut. I'm looking at them. They looking at me. And I'm looking at them looking at me. I'm like, what the? Like I said, I know this is probably the company that's supposed to work and work on these units. And the Winn-Dixie. And the manager was starting complaining about the deep fryer that don't work and all the prep tables and all this other shit that don't work. So them guys stay way over in the cut. They were over there whispering to each other and shit. I said, So I kept working. And then one of the guys from the Cesar Chavez community, he came on over to me. He's like, hey, you here? You here to change the door gaskets? No, bro. Not here to change door gaskets. And I kept working. So then he went back. He thought, because he was a little bit bigger than me, he thought I was going to be like, nah, sorry. It don't work like that. Don't work like that. Where's some of the other stuff I was working on? Don't work like that. Where's another damn live that shoot. Let me see if I can find some other damn lives. So once he saw what I was doing, it come to find out they're ordering all other kind of parts and all kind of bullshit that ain't even needed. And I had finished taking care of everything. I had finished with everything. What the hell is this? Oh, good. Oh, that's old. That is super. Wait a minute. No, that ain't old. That was from the other day. My bad. I thought that was old. Yeah, that's from 4 days ago. Ooh, that is a shaky cam. Damn. Y'all some riders. If you're watching that, y'all some riders, boy. Damn, that's shaky. Woo, looks like I got onset Parkinson's. God damn. The Winn-Dixie near me finally closing. Oh, yeah, that's what you were trying to say.
I'm telling you, listen.
Hey, man, I gave you more than enough notice to go ahead and do your thug thizzle and reach out to these people and put your hat in the ring, because it's not actually the people at Winn-Dixie. It's actually the auction houses. It's actually the auction houses that are sending the people out to go ahead and do it. They call me quite often, and then they would put you in touch with who's got the contract on those, and they are seriously scrambling, trying to find enough people to host this stuff. So Untangle says, they like, who is this one-man shop wearing Carhartt, getting all the jobs. Brother, who is saying that, man? Y'all be having some visions. Y'all be, boy. Yeah. Visions of grandeur.
Blame yourself.
Oh, delusions of great boy. Yo. Hold on 1 second. Let me see.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence.
Brother. No, this business used to be damn near exclusively one-man shows. Let me put myself on camera. This business started out because of the GIs. They were trained in my grandfather. He gave me all his books from back when he was in the military, and they had sort of like college. You had these courses you could take. They had these little small blue books, and they explained like what, auto mechanic, laundry tech, plumber, all that kind of stuff. So the military used to train the GIs back in the day. When the military GIs came back home, they came back home with these skill sets. And, like the commercial guys, they went home and started working on washers. They started working on the deep fryers and the ovens and all that stuff. The guys that were trained on, especially Maytag techs, they came back home and were given Maytag stores. So one set was given stores, another set was given Maytag laundromats. And that kind of started that divergence. So some guys just, all they wanted to do was just work on the washers and dryers. And those guys did that. The other guys did wash and dryers for the home. They set up stores. They sold Maytag stoves, refrigerators, dishwashers. And then eventually Maytag gave them Modern Maid. Maytag gave them Magic Chef, Modern Maid, Amana. There was a whole empire that was the Maytag side. And a lot of those guys were former military. All that stuff was all former military. And in the generations that came there, they had trained their sons. They would hook up with their brothers and stuff like that. And the wives would run the books and the phone and stuff like that. And that's typically how this business started. And you had employees that would splinter off, or the owner would retire, and then his employees were basically Ronin. They were just out there, they were just out there killing it, and that would be the one-man show. So, Brother Frank, I saw you on WWHVAC's channel talking about fishing. You always fishing, man. You fish, brother. Fish. You would think that there'd be no more fish left. As much as y'all has fish, brother. You love the fish. I swear to God. So yeah, this business used to be one man operation. That was the norm. When I got in 92, it was still that way. It didn't start to morph. It's like when I got in 92, Partstown was a small. They weren't in a storefront. They were in a like a warehouse, strip mall warehouse type deal, and they only had 4 parts clerks. and a couple of girls that answer the phone and do the well, there was no research like that. They have microfiche and shit like that. I really want to say that it was hedge fund money coming in and that whole consolidation. Because even in Chicago, you didn't have large service companies. Even in Chicago, when I will say this, when the large numbered service companies started is when it was stuff like Empire in Chicago. They had like 100 and something techs. Factories like Hoshizaki kind of spurred that on. Here in Houston, they had one guy, Bubba, one guy, and he like grew everything that you know that is right now came from Bubba. But they still never did like branch out, not like Chicago did. Chicago, they grew up. They and when I say they, I mean Hoshizaki and Empire never let any of us touch the ice machine. They didn't train us. They didn't do any of that. So whenever there was a problem, we would just throw our hands up and be like, "Ooh, 3 beep. I don't know nothing about that. Hey, call Empire. I'm just here for the pastry case. I'm just here for the pizza oven. I don't have nothing to do with that damn ice machine." And those guys, it was companies like that. It was the larger companies that were taking care of. Because even Rationale was a small niche brand back in like '92. They used to beg service technicians to go to class. The classes were free. Begged me to go to class. I don't know who the hell gonna have those. I don't want, none of my customers got those. I don't want that bullshit. And it was really the manufacturers pushing these individual service companies. They cherry picked their favorites in each market, and those they actually helped those companies to blossom into 15, 20, 30, and some, if they were like in New York or Chicago, or, you know, those would bloom into like 100 technician companies. But for the most part, to bring it all back home, for the most part,
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence.
for the most part, it remained a small one-man operation. The wife would answer the phone, especially on the commercial side, because you're dealing with the same customers over and over again. It's just, you know, they would call, the wife would answer the phone, take the information down, hit the husband on the pager. He get the beep. He go, hey, let me use the phone. He go over there, Sal's Pizza, call the wife. Yeah, you call. All right, cool. All right, going over to Bernie's and take care of the ice machine. So that's how the business used to be, and it just recently changed. So to answer Untamed Kango, the advent of these large monstrosities. And I see these guys in training class all the time. You know, this is all a relatively new thing. This is all a relatively new thing. So do not, just understand that you are the norm. You are not the exception. I mean, yeah, we're dying out, but you are the norm. This is a new experiment, having a company that's able to handle your call from New Jersey to LA. This is a new invention. They are stumbling through. They are finding the problems, and they're not handling the situation well. The boomers are exiting stage left. All right, the boomers are like, well, that's a you problem. Holla at your pimpin'. Give me my money. So the boomers are a good example of that. Is the Continental. Continental sold out to that Freatech or Afrotech or whatever, the Aphrodite, whatever the hell that thing is called. The old timers are selling out. They're cashing out, and they're laying out on the beach until they pass away. You dig? That's what's happening. Nobody thought this shit through. Wharton school graduates thought that they can figure this out easy peasy, not a big deal. These are just stupid, dumb, mindless drones, and we at Wharton know better. All right, and I'm using an example, but it really is a real. I met with. I don't know who I am, but I actually broke bread with a Wharton graduate hedge fund manager, and yeah, he just, it's all numbers to him. It was just, he thinks it's just simple, and yeah, he really is stumbling. He's really having some problems. Yeah, oh, look at that, Brother Frank. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. Oh, damn, I'm done. Thank you. Hit the like button, subscribe, chime in, ask your questions. What is your query? Yo, if y'all can find the damn snippet of Ladies Man where Tim Robbins, is it Robbins or Meadows? Where Tim is saying, what is your query? I can't find that anywhere. I only get the one where he's saying, ladies, what is your query? He used to have one where he just said, what is your query? I need that. I want that. I got to have that. That would be a nice addition. And watch somebody else. Watch somebody else get it. Watch somebody else get it, because the people that watch this damn channel are not the people that's supposed to be watching this damn channel. It's crazy. It really is humbling to me. Who the hell watches this damn channel? And how do I know who watches this channel? Because y'all let shit slip. Y'all say things and y'all put stuff on your channel, and I'm like, oh, that is very flattering. That is nice. That is some larger than life type shit. Oh damn, why did it stop? What the hell? Why did it stop? Why did this stop? Oh, what the hell? Okay. Oh, it didn't stop. I thought it stopped, but it didn't. I'm watching me for you to watch me. Anyhow, let me see what Brother Frank had to say, or what any of y'all had to say. But I just want to reiterate, like what Untamed Kango said, hey man, brother, you got to have cojones, you got to have balls. Never play yourself short. This is a confidence game. This is it is. Most of you are married, that is the unfortunate circumstance with us. Women talk a lot of shit, but they really do gravitate to that blue collar cat because they want that damn stability. They want, they just do. They like that the guy is able to do shit and that people need him, and it is just a thing. So with that being said, you really have to treat this business as if you are dating. You really have to treat this business as if you are pretty much like when you were single. It is a confidence, it is a swagger thing, it is a knowledgeable. You have to be extremely knowledgeable, which is why I try to tell you guys about, these are periodicals for the industry. I try to tell you guys about the companies. It's pretty much like when you were dating and you tell that female about herself in a nice way. You tell her that, you like how she dressed, you like what she says, you like what she does, you like her nails and her hair and shit like that. Well, when you're out there talking to these potential clients, you tell them about what you know about the history of the company. You tell them about what their strong point is, different changes that are going on. They know that you are vested in the company in some sort of way. They know that this is not just a job for them, for you, that you want that location to be successful. And then to know that, hey, look, all right, yeah, I'm not gonna kill your I'm not gonna kill your bonus, bro. So I'm gonna work with you. I'm gonna work with you, man. You want me to come at the beginning of the month, end of the month. You want me to spread this stuff out. You want me to do, like after, when some other stuff gets hit, you want me to come in and hit it some more. You know what I'm saying? All right, look, man, come on in. I done lost my bonus. We had to get this and the other done. Come on in and let's just rip the Band-Aid off and shit. I'll go hit next quarter. Next quarter, I'll be good. And if for some of you guys that don't know, you kind of slip them on like, oh yeah, okay, oh well, that bill is $2,500. Oh yeah, here's $500. Get yourself something nice. Yeah, you look cute. Yeah, look at that. So some of them play that game where you kind of grease the wheels of commerce, if you would. Pretty much like pharmaceutical sales, where they give them trips and all kind of stuff. But you can just hey, oh, did you drop that 500 there? Oh, look at that. Oh, here, let me shake your hand. So you grease their palm, So some people do that. Some people do that. It's a very common practice in my market, especially with the chain restaurants. With the chain restaurants, the manager has the ability to choose which one of the authorized service companies to come out and do the work. And if they are going to get hit on their bonus and still get to recover some of that money from that service company, that is why they're dead set on using that particular service company and won't hear you out no matter what. It's because they're getting that little bit on the side. So Brother Frank says, Mike, it is a good idea to give a customer a quote over the phone. Brother. Now,
Computer says 9.
There's a couple of ways to go about this. If you're in your don't give a fuckness, right? If you are extremely busy and you are trying to weed out people, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. If you get some, oh, thank you, come again type customers, you give them the damn quote, if you get some, We are brothers. You are my brother, American brother. When you get some of those, you hit them. You hit them. You say, hey, bro, brother, oh, brother. This is the number, brother. This is what I'm charging you, brother. African brother, you are my brother. I love that. That can't go. You know what, man? You are not the only person to say that. And that was never my intention. This was actually supposed to be an educational show, strictly educational. Like I didn't even get around to the damn machine. Ain't nobody even asked me about the damn machine. But what's an ever? It's not gonna rot. It's not gonna spoil. It's here. When you have your questions, it is here. It is here. Whenever, when's the ever you have your questions, it is here. I put it on so it's on swivel. I can swivel anytime, anywhere, any place. I really did do and will do. I got some older DCM 270s because they don't make the 270 no more. They make the 271, and I kind of wanted to break down the 270s and I don't know if I'm gonna strip. I got about 2 or 3 of them. I don't know, and I'm probably gonna have another one pretty soon. I don't know if I'm gonna strip them down or I think I'm gonna rebuild one. I think I'm gonna rebuild one. And of course, the 270s are all all these ice machines are. All these ice machines are 134A. So those are 134A. I don't know where the hell these damn Manitwocs are. I do not run across Manitwocs like that. Man, I've had to deal with some of them Africans. My brother, Tariq Nasheed do this. He do this song, man, and it kind of reminds me of the Adam Sandler movie Blended. He do this, bro. He do this song. It cracks me the hell up, and it's the funniest thing. I think I'm about to get that next. I haven't taken because he's only done that song like twice or maybe 3 times, and I haven't felt like going through and getting it. Maybe next time he do it, wink wink. Maybe next time he do it. We gotta. Maybe I should pray on it. Maybe I'll pray on it. And he'll do the song again. Maybe I'll pray on it, and then I can grab that. I can grab it, and I'll be able to use it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be able to grab that song. I'll be able to use it, and then it'll be like this one.
Lord have mercy. Bumbleclad. Blood clot.
I swear to God, it's one of the funniest things ever. Anyway, my wife is Jamaican, by the way. That's why I do that. Yo, and it's funny because the Jamaican dude called me. I haven't heard from this cat in like 5 years. He was supposed to work for me in Chicago. He was supposed to work for me here. Yeah, man, I'm gonna come to Chicago with you, man. We're gonna work. I said, yeah, bro, come on down, come on, work with me. Yeah, man, let me get a couple things together, a ting with the ting, and then I'll be right there, man. Oh, let me come on down, and then I was gonna pay for the brother's ticket and all that. Never did show up. He never did come. Oh man, bro. They ain't supposed to come here. Jamaicans are like, they only wait till they get in trouble, then they want to do some shit. And they don't even watch the show. That motherfucker never watch the goddamn show. Talk about some, oh man, how me do this? Oh man, how me do that? Oh man, hey, say me do this. And Jesus Christ. All stuff I cover. The reason why I do this damn show is because I would have 10 or 15 people asking me questions about shit, and I'm saying the same damn thing 15 fucking times. I said, all right, man, enough is enough. I'm gonna do a damn show. Y'all watch the damn show. Oh man, when is training? And I gotta go. I'm like their fucking secretary. I gotta go type this shit up. Oh, okay, classes for this. So I got 6 people in the same damn city asking me about when they damn training class is. I'm like, this is bullshit. So years ago, I said, fuck it, let me do the show. Let me just do this show. So, Brother Frank, because you are a one-man show, because it doesn't matter, because you can stick to your guns, fuck them. Just give them the goddamn numbers. There's no secrets. Give them the goddamn numbers. This is the thing. We typically once we get our, and I can show you guys my stuff now. Shit, I don't have any to show you. Shit. Once we get our main customers, right? Our chain customers, like let's just say I like Tropical Smoothie. I used to do Jimmy John's. I used to do, what's the one with the other one with the sandwiches? So I did Jimmy John's. They had all Hoshizaki. I used to do, shit. The hell's the other one? Jersey Mike's. Before they were bought up by the hedge fund. So I used to do Jersey Mike's. I used to do the PMs on those. And then they had Hoshizaki ice machines. And then they had, did they have Volrath toasters? Yes. I believe they have Volrath toasters. Not this with the vertical toaster. Yeah. And how I end up getting Jersey Mike's is because every time they had a problem when the stuff was new, it was this guy. Damn.
Listen, I'm telling you, listen.
So it kept coming up me. Ice machine kept coming up me. Fridge, well, freezer especially, kept coming up me. And toaster overheating, not working, kept coming up me. So I'm like, hey man, hey, it is what it is. So I end up doing 10. This owner had 10 of Jersey Mike's and then 10 wing stops. And so yeah, for the wing stops, I would do the oven for the. They had 2 separate. They had a oven to bake the biscuits, and then they had an oven for toasting. They had Isomatic. They had Isomatic ice machine, so it varies with them. Pandemic changed all that shit. But they used to have Isomatic, and then when the pandemic hit, then they went with Isomatic or Hoshizaki because it was all about availability. And then I would do all their Hoshizaki. Do the Hoshizaki prep tables, Hoshizaki upright freezer and fridge. And then, the Hoshizaki ice machine out in the lobby. Because they were a funny one. They started out with, they had Charleston, then they dropped Charleston. Went with Continental, they dropped Continental, they went with True. Pretty much like Chipotle. The Gringo. Give the quote over the phone. Or do a no. Oh, I cannot abide. I cannot. No. Oh, my friend, no. That is a no. Oh no, you done got me. You done got me all about the frame. You done got me all about the frame, bro. You done got me all about the frame. Hold on, let me hit you with this one I had in the other one. I cannot. No. To that, I say, that's some Ross clot, number clots.
Lord have mercy.
Shit. No. Hell no.
Blood
Hell
clot.
no. Hell no. No, sir. No, sir. I cannot abide. I cannot abide. Bye bye. Don't trouble this man. If you trouble this man, he will bring a bum bum. What a bum bum. All right. So I'm gonna start with this bull from the beginning. It's a blessing. Currently, I can't tell this show. Man, I've had to deal with some of them Afrikaans. And then El Tilda says that's what they are expecting. What the hell did that damn thing go earlier? I lost it. All right, so El Tilda was like, no. All right, El Tilda is new to the game. He's a prime example of these guys that are tech. So I tell you guys about truck drivers coming in, other tech industries. Guys are coming in from tech from other places, and then people are happy. El Tilda's pretty happy over here, ain't you, man? Yeah, El Tilda's pretty happy. So you leave from these other companies, and all this stuff is heavily tech driven. And it used to be just dumb pipes filled with water or dumb pipes filled with gas. And now you got all these boards and sensors and craziness. It's craziness. Shit, I got that. The part came in for that tilt skillet, all these sensors and things. Yeah, all these codes. Like True gave us some codes for the ice machines, and it finally dawned on me. I said, wait a minute, what the fuck am I doing? He's giving out pins. And I'm like, wait a minute, because I know y'all watch, by the way. No, I just put the codes in my phone. So when it's for Turbo Chef, I just put it in my phone under the Turbo Chef listing. I put in all the access codes there, so it's there. I don't have to look for them. I don't go ahead and upload anything when it's ACP, which is Amanda Menu Master. I put the codes in there under my phone and under the notes and shit like that. And I do the same thing with True Ice Machine. I just put the code in there, and so that way I don't have to look for it or look up. Oh, what were the notes? I put all that shit in the phone. All that shit's in the phone. Everything's in the phone. But El Tilda, man, I don't know where the hell your comment went. I don't know where the hell your comment went, brother. It's so strange. That is so strange. But I cannot abide by what you were saying earlier. My official stance is this. Yes, go ahead and give him the quote. Right? Go ahead and give him the quote. If you give him the quote, here's the thing. Most of you guys that are watching me, you guys are new to commercial. You guys really can't give a quote yet. You're not able to cover. You're kind of like the guy the Haitian dude that I've known for the last 14 years and popped back up and was sitting next to me in the training class. I ain't talked to his ass in 5 years. Talking about, oh, you think I can do it? I'm like, maybe. The fuck should I know? I don't know what the hell you can do or can't do. You really got to tell the people, hey, look, man, this is what my service call fee is. This is what we charge, per hour, and let that be that. And we charge market rate for the parts. We only put in our parts, and let that be that. Because anything else, I mean, you really don't know the ins and outs of all this other stuff, and it might take you a little bit longer. Or a situation like I had, I gave my customer a quote. Ooh, matter of fact, what you are watching right now, this is also the same customer. So over there, I did the range, the Vulcan range, changed all those pilot tubes, changed all the not this one, but the thermocouple for the oven. Then also I had to do the Blodgett combi oven, the Blodgett convection oven, 2 of them, change these sensors. And then I had, Jesus, I'm sorry about that. And then I had to do the tilt skillet. So I had to do the tilt skillet, and oh shit, lost a light. I had to do the tilt skillet. Ooh, I lost 2 lights. So there it is. So we have 3 bills for the same customer. L to the. I looked directly into like, I'm not using any diffusers. I'm not using any diffusers for my lights. So I'm looking directly at them, and I got blind spots now because I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together eventually. I'm gonna get it together. I know what really should be done. I just don't do it. I just don't do it, man. You earned your money. Yo, I did earn my money. So I actually under quoted. I actually robbed myself on the job that you're watching right there. It took me a lot longer to do these pilot tubes. I ended up procrastinating and then running out of pilot tubes, not having enough thermocouples for the ovens, and instead of ordering everything online, I know L to the beat me up over that. Instead of ordering all the other stuff I needed online and then having that shit dropped off to my doorstep, instead of paying to drive on when gas is damn near $5 a gallon, you know, and this was a good example of something. I mean, now of course this is because this customer is a non-for-profit facility and they needed the numbers in advance in order to get the approval. They just recently got funding. They had just recently got funded, and I went sliding my ass in there, and let me do the Genuine and the old man Genuine head shake. I went in there sliding on through there, like, yeah, give me some of that money. And I fucked around and underbid that shit. That shit kicked my ass a little bit. Took me a lot longer than what I expected. And then I did some real Negro stuff. I did some. I didn't have my tubing cutter. I don't know where my tubing cutters are. I got 5 fucking tubing cutters. I have one 3-bladed tubing cutter that actually has a handle to it. It's like this, and in the head, it's got 3 blades. And so you just do a quarter turn, and it'll cut the tubing all the way through. I don't know where it is. It's in here some damn where. I ended up having to cut it score it. I ended up having to score it with some damn aviation snips. And so of course, if you're scoring instead of cutting through with an actual copper tube cutter, take a little longer. So that added to it. I underbid. So my advice to you, Brother Frank, just give them your rates and let that be that. Everybody else, all the larger companies are doing that same thing. The large companies, Brother Frank, tell them it's a 4-hour minimum, right? They tell them, hey man, I'm $3.50 a mile. I think they're higher than that. They give them the mileage. They give them the hourly rate to drive to the location. They give them the hourly rate. They give them all their rates and shit, and just let that be that. As far as all the other detailed bullshit, you're gonna run into trouble giving detailed numbers. There's far too many customers out there to worry about it. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see if I can get these damn. Let me get these damn pictures. Me and my wife been mad at me, so you're not gonna see any half naked pictures. So I can show you. I can show you all the damn photos. I can show you all the damn photos I want to. and I have to run into nothing. Let me see here. Let me stop this. So long story short, brother, I'm not losing on that job. But I certainly did cut into my profitability. Oh, CGA zone. Damn, I can't even see what the hell that said. Oh, I could use my phone. Coach said something. Coach is back at it. Morning, noon, and night, huh? You know what? Let me see what the hell. See, I'm having problems with that damn photos once again. I guess I'm just gonna have to show the screen. Fuck it, we'll just do that. So I'm just have to show this damn screen. Share screen. I'm gonna have to share the window. Ooh, I could do that window. I'm about to share that window, maybe. Maybe. Because I really want to show you what the hell I have been up to with the latest and greatest on, and hopefully this thing ain't showing the kids. What was that, Brother Frank? All right, I gotta hurry up with this. Hold on, because this is it's a bunch of it's my gene pool, and once I show it to you, you would kind of understand the ethnic makeup in this country. I mean, this is my own damn kid. I could show my own damn kid. I can show my own kid. Here it is. I can show my own damn kid. There's my kid. He's my relative. That's my mother. And that woman isn't related to me on the other side. That's a much younger Mike. That's my daughter. That was me in a walk-in. That's my daughter in the store. That's my kid. Hold on. Here's some of my relatives, and some are half black, half white. Some are half black, half Jamaican. Let me go back to the library. I don't want videos. Where the hell is my other stuff? Oh, yeah. Somebody was asking me on the last show, was I Puerto Rican? And fun fact, I have a few Puerto Rican cousins left. But I am not Puerto Rican. I am from the soil. My gene pool is not from the islands. All right, so Brother Frank said, man, I had to do work for some nonprofit, and it took a while to get paid. Oh, no. I get that shit straightened out from the jump. Credit cards. Now they want me to do some more work. How do I handle it this time around? So I had this same company, same organization, they were using Bill.com. And I told them, hey man, this whole Bill.com thing took a hot minute. I need my money. Up front. You know, if you want this done, I've already done work for you. So I need my money as I complete each one, then I'll charge you for the next one. But you're going to pay in advance. And that's what we did. They paid me by credit card this time around because I told them what an issue that I had with how they were doing before. Oh, hold on one second. So this is in Dollar General. Not General. This is with Family Dollar. No, Dollar Tree. Damn, I get them all mixed up. So many of those. So this was just delivered. I have pictures of. My bad. I keep doing that. I keep hitting the wrong freaking. I keep hitting the back button and I'm in a different screen altogether. Oh, my bad. My bad. I meant to hit this back button. Oh, let me see if I got some pictures of it. Let me go into the library. Oh, Jesus. This is from Target from today. That was Pasadena. See the date at I don't know if y'all can even see the date. That's at 420? So I had to do some of those. I got 2 in that damn Target. It's kind of hard to make out, but there are that's ice. That's the ice formation. There it is. That's a little easier to see. Ice formation, that's all due to a blocked drain. And that is well within, let me see what this date is. Yeah, that was 2023. So it's got a couple of, it got a few more months before that damn warranty is up. And it says, well, that's the coding for what chain it's in. So I got the store number. This is a different one. The block drain just started on this particular model. On this particular unit. That block drain just started. Oh, here's another one. So all these, I'm going to submit these claims through True Warranty. I'm going to submit these damn claims. These are, yeah. Well, I think that is actually the same. I took several pictures. Yeah, see, this one says Coke. See, that one is, and it's in the model number. See that? So that one is, they make these specifically for the different Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper. They'll say Tractor Supply. They'll say all in the model number. So they know who's got what. And there it is, 456. That was April 20th. That was today. And then, so I take different pictures in case they did want some of these pictures to show that like I said, these are all things I looked at. There were evidence that there were some water issues. And so once I saw that, I went looking inside. And then I discovered that inside there were some issues. Oh, there is the temperature probe that I replaced for the Blodgett. All that shit was today. So the economy is doing all right, man. It's doing all right. And there's the Dollar General. I was able to see which store that was. There's the store number. So when you buy something, you're going to get the store number. So I'll buy something. And here's the one with the, this unit is only, days old. So I fixed the door. The door was all jacked up. So I took videos and pictures and stuff like that. Yeah, they couldn't even load it with soda. They couldn't do anything. So yeah, there's the serial number on that unit. I don't know where the hell I did with the. And see, yeah, it says snack zone. See that? April 9th, 2026 is when that unit was shipped out. That's how I knew it was. And the door was, I don't know how the door got jacked up. Doesn't matter. I got pictures. I got video. Excuse me. The door was jacked up. I took care of the door. it is what it is. The store doesn't give a damn who did what, as long as it got done and they didn't get a bill. So the last unit caught fire. Some idiot put a 3-in-1 on it, and I just so happened to notice. So I'll go in, I'll get water, they like bashed it. I guess that unit fell or something. I don't know what the hell happened, but it got, the doors weren't sliding, they were moving, they were off track. So I just took care of it for the guy. So I'll stop in and I'll use the restroom and I'll stop in and I have no need to stop in for water. There's a long story behind it, but I got cases of Fiji water. I used the energy thing, so there's the clear Fiji. But I'll go ahead and put Mio and other stuff in there to flavor my damn water. Dude, I got a whole fridge. My whole laundry room fridge it looks like a Fiji water commercial. So yeah, I'll take pictures of the store address, store number, and when I took my daughter to the other Target, I took my daughter to the other Target and then got her stuff, and nobody gave a damn. Now the problem I got with Target is most of the fridges that have the problems are in the walkway area. So they're like in the way of customers getting to the self checkout. So now I have to strategically plan when I'm going to go to these damn Targets and do this and luckily there's no parts needed, but to go ahead and defrost these damn units and clear these freaking drains. That is the fun part. Oh yeah, that was a good one. So that was 2024. And like I told you guys before, I had to go ahead and prove my own theory, right? So I told you guys, hey, go on out there. There's work. I might have, so Home Depot doesn't really have as many true units as they used to in my market. The Lowe's still do. Lowe's still have quite a few true, but Walmart has true, Target has true, Dollar Tree has true, and you just have to see which ones, if they're still in the warranty period. If they're still in the warranty period, I've heard it firsthand. True was like, don't even call us, just submit, take care of it and submit the claim. Just do it. What you're doing is preventing a slip and fall lawsuit. Okay? The employees at these facilities don't get involved with the equipment. Even the ones that are owned by the facility, they don't get involved with it. It's the weirdest thing. They don't clean the condensers, they don't clean the block drain, they don't do none of that shit. And as you can see from here, none of these have been any refrigerant leaks. These are all caused by block drain. And then that ice builds up. And then that water just fills up in the bottom. When it finally does go into defrost, that water ends up on the floor. And the facilities manager ends up having to put out those absorbing tubes. And like I said before, it's a big slip and fall hazard. And from what I heard it myself, True was like, yeah, just go ahead and do it. Is it under warranty? Yeah, just go ahead and do it. So every store I've gone to, every Target I've gone to, I found at least one. Every Target I've gone to. Now, when I've gone to the Home Depots, I found those fridges were older. when I went to some of the Dollar Trees, it was a mix. The Dollar Trees had some new units where they had what they call their fun zone or whatever, flavor zone. But the ones at the register were actually like 10 years old, 5 years old. What Coke and Pepsi were doing was they were delivering them older units. They weren't giving the Dollar Tree new units, but they are Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper. Coke and Pepsi are giving them new units. Dr. Pepper is still giving these people older units, or their units were replaced 5-6 years ago in my market. And so they probably got a few more years. But these drains need to be taken care of in my market, and I'm gonna get that money. I'm gonna get it. So my wife was laughing at me. She said, "Yeah, you're following, you're listening to the words that you're preaching out there." I said, "Yeah, if I tell these guys to do it, I'm telling you guys to do it. I'm gonna at least, make sure and make sure that there's no hiccup and no problems." So one of the brothers already, went out and submitted that stuff. And then I myself went out. And so, yes, I'm able to make an adjustment to what I've told you guys. And the adjustment is Target is a much better target than going after Home Depot. Home Depot, in my market, even though the stores are newer, the fridges are old. A lot of IDW, a lot of Embera, some QVD, but Target, and then I know Walmart has a lot of units. Sometimes the Walmart employees are a little weird. So for me, unless, if you're cool with the people at your Walmart, then that's fine. Fun fact, when I was at two of the Targets, Coke and Pepsi were actually there. They were actually there working. Pepsi guy was cool. The Coke guy was like, he was like real quiet, real, I was like, "Hey man, what's up?" But he was a young kid. He might be scared about his job, not knowing who the hell I am. It's still weird, but whatever. It's still weird, but whatever. Younger generation is a little strange, I think. Brother Frank says, you went into a Dollar General store and all the coolers were, yes, I've seen that many times. And all the coolers were down. No milk, no eggs, nothing. Once again, Dollar General is going to have a mix. And fun fact, True has their hat in that ring as well. So that's one of the things that was thrown out there. I don't know if because I was sitting in the class or what, but they made sure to mention that they had the True merchandise units. And they now I do remember True covered the TSSU and the water collecting in the bins in the bowls in the TSSU units. That's the prep table serving type units. I had a problem with those. Those of you that are in Florida, those of you that are in those of you in Florida, Texas, Louisiana, basically all of you that in the Gulf of America, we experience water accumulation in the serving containers, in the holding containers in the TSSU. That's the one with the clear bowls, and you can put, if it's shop serving sweets, they'll have gummy bears in one. They'll have marshmallows in another. They'll have Mendocino cherries or maraschino cherries. They'll have all the strawberries, blueberries, and what would happen is all the moisture would condense into those containers and add water to them, and the customers would absolutely lose it and say that something was wrong with the fridge, and it wasn't the fridge; it was just the environment. And I myself had called a couple of times. Oh yeah. So here's an example of what I was talking about. This is a Target. That is a prime example of what I was talking about as far as if you see that, then you're gonna want to check and see what that serial number is once you see that. Let me see what I got here. Oh, I didn't even notice that the one next to it had. I didn't even notice the one next to it. When I go back to this one, this Target has people working in it 24 hours. So they told me I can come in anytime and do it. So I got to defrost this late at night. It's only going to be a little bit of water, but that I need to use to defrost the ice. But there will be water on the floor, and that is customers are going to be walking within a foot, no more than 2 feet of that tube right there. And I don't want anybody to have to, I don't want to have to constantly run and mop up water and have people managers and stuff freaking out that somebody might slip on this water. So I'm only going to do it either early in the morning or late at night. I was going to do it this weekend, but I was too tired. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you guys. Let me drop this. Let me drop that and let me add. Oh, my video wasn't done? I'm gonna do this and then, Reggie C Fitness, my favorite softcore. Yeah. All right, let me draw myself. Let me add this. We are going to be wrapping things up. So ask what you got to ask. So I'm gonna show you this unit that is going to be in Dollar General. It might even migrate over to Dollar Tree, but mainly Dollar General. So that now puts it at Hossmann RSG, Hossmann RSG, which is the Norlake brand. Hossmann RSG. Hossmann RSG Norlake. Hossmann RSG Zero Zone, and now True. Oh damn, there it is. True Merchandisers. There it is right there. So these have been expressly told to my very, 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 very small class that True is going to also be out there, and that they are also on the lookout for people, technicians, to go ahead and work on these units. So that's the word. They told me direct. Well, not me direct. My bad. They told the class I was in, hey, look, we got these units. Dollar General, that's what they're going to be in. Dollar General. These are self-contained refrigeration. There it is. So they are R290. That's right. They are R290. And to get around the limitation of how much R290, which is going to be lifted, by the way. So the limitation is going to be lifted, but until it gets lifted, they're just adding additional units up on top. Some other brands are adding additional condensers. Evaporators. Some others are adding additional evaporators, and then they're going to be using TXVs to control the refrigerant and switch on and off the different evaporators. But True's like, all right, cool. We'll just add some. And that seems to be True's thought process on everything. They're like, fuck it. On the ice machine, all right, cool. We'll just, you need more ice? Fuck it. We'll just throw a second ice machine on there. How about that? It's only 22 inches wide. We'll just throw a second ice machine. So, medium temp refrigerators for your grocery stores. True is like, hey, don't forget about us. True said, don't forget about us. We're going to be a player in this market too. And they're not going with let me see what the low temp is. I don't believe that they're going with the CO2. I think they're going all in on the R290 for the long haul. Let's see. And damn it, man, I don't have my glasses. Left my glasses. So let's see what it says. Number of doors 2, number of shelves 10, cantilever, refrigerator decks 2, R290. So even if you would notice, where you might notice a change in refrigerant is if you go to freezer versus refrigerator. So refrigerator, yeah, they might say R290, and in freezer they might say CO2. But True, for those of us that came in on R290, those of you, all you know is R290. You don't know CO2. You don't know 134A. You don't know 12. You don't know 448A. You don't know 407C. Yo, True is where you want to go. If you do want to get into into grocery stores and that type of stuff, these are all, as they say, self-contained, factory charged and sealed R290 refrigerants. Now let me see where my brother is. Oh, there he is. There he is. I was looking for you. Because I know you over there jumping Jack Flash. You over there like Whoopi Goldberg, bruh, hopping and jumping, doing the neutron dance. Shit, I knew it. What Brother Frank say? Those damn spec stores, yo, are the worst. Okay. Oh yeah, those two. Yeah, you know what? I haven't been buying liquor. I've been buying liquor for a long time. I used to be a wine drinker, and I haven't been ever since my cousin passed. I haven't been consuming alcoholic beverages. We used to drink like fish. My cousin, the Puerto Rican cousin, we used to drink like fish. We used to drink 5-gallon jugs of Carlos Rossi Rhine when we were 16 to 20. We used to drink Carlos Rossi Rhine jugs, bruh. We would sit up and swig, bruh. We used to drink 40 ounces of Crazy Horse, all that stuff before we were legally able to drink. And my cousin, his wife, caused his demise, and I just don't have it in me to drink like that no more. It's R290, like 17 ounces. Right. They lifted how many ounces you can currently go with, and they've like I said, they've increased it. And True is just like, you know what? We'll just give you another condenser. How about that? we'll just add on. Huh? We'll just add on. How about that? So there's plenty of room up there. We'll just add another. and another, and another one.
This is it. I'm telling you, this is it.
Now I'm telling you, be careful when you get your ass up there. Be more careful. These mother lovers can and will tip. They are top heavy. When you get your ass up there, I mean, just because you're using a ladder, if you're getting on top of it, they can rock. I mean, unless you're the one that installed the damn thing, be extremely careful. Brace them if at all possible. But and then block off the damn aisle, because you don't want one of these to fall and crush someone young, old, pregnant. You don't want one of these damn things to fall and cause someone's demise. Straight up. But I'm gonna wrap this up. Let me put myself back on the screen. I'm gonna wrap this up by saying this. True has the system where they are, it's a cellular system. They are monitoring these units, and then they're sending out the technician. So you have to go through True. You have to let them know, hey, look, I'm in the market. I'm interested in servicing these units. I'm interested in taking care of these Dollar General units. And so how it works is the manager at the Dollar General, they call the 800 number. That 800 number is probably some little 4'11" Filipina, and then they dispatch it out automatic, through an automated system. They dispatch it to whoever's assigned for that store, and sometimes they're actually dispatching it to True. So I do know that they do that. He didn't mention this, but I do know they're doing that with the pharmacy. I was doing Hadco, Hadco, Hadco. I was doing Hadco in the Walmart pharmacy, and how True got in on the deal is because True is able to remotely monitor their refrigeration units and be proactive and not wait until the pharmacist or the pharmacist tech notices that there's a problem. True actually notices, okay, on this date, we had a temperature went out of range. Boom. We send out a tech to go ahead and tackle it. And not only do they send out a tech, they're like, hey, once True gets that notice, True is able to check all the every component remotely. So with that being said, that is how these large conglomerates are getting around the shortage. They're able to send out technicians that actually are focused. So no longer is a technician going out and like, oh, let me check out the whole unit. No, the tech is going out essentially as a parts changer. Tech is actually going to come out with a new evaporator fan, new temperature sensor, new controller. First time out. When I do it for Hadco, I have to go out, I have to diagnose it, and then next day they send the part. And then I got to take my ass back. So it's a 2-time thing, which is kind of a pain in the ass, which I do not like. So True kind of gave a hard duking to Hadco based on that. And Hadco kind of got to go now to pet store chains and stuff like that and take care of the gourmet dog food and shit like that. So their fridges went from storing medicine to now storing gourmet pet food. And Brother Frank says, it's some really good money in refrigeration. Now, of course, you would say that, brother. But like I said, my favorite is the hot. Yes, you can store it, but only time you're gonna eat some food straight out of a fridge is if it's some kind of dessert, some kind of cake, pie. Only time you're gonna eat food straight out of a freezer is if it's ice cream, Brother Frank. Other than that, it's got to be cooked. You got to take them cold ass biscuits. You got to take that cold ass flatbread, and you're gonna have to put it in something that's gonna make it. You're gonna have to do that. That's what's got to happen. What happened was, so I know you guys like to say, oh well, refrigeration, cold side, that's where the money at. Well, what the fuck you gonna do with the shit once you get it out the fridge? what who the hell wants to eat a cold hamburger? That's gonna be the shit. You ain't gonna be eating too many cold hamburgers, bro. That steak tartare ain't gonna be hitting like you think. That steak tartare ain't gonna be hitting like you think. A steak, a raw steak out the fridge, French fries out the freezer. So, yeah, you need refrigeration, but you also need the hot side, brother. You need the hot side. Nobody's trying to eat frozen French fries. Nobody's trying to eat biscuits that ain't been heated up, bro. Yeah. Now, Cisco delivers all this shit cold, and then you gotta put it in something that's gonna make it hot. So what was that? The world is make it hot. Damn, I need some more sound bites. I need some more sound bites to make it hot. I'm just talking about those I know. Make it hot. So, with that, yeah, I thought you would like that one, brother. I thought you would like that.
This is it.
I'm telling you.
This is it. Is there no one else?
There ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else. But I'm going to tell y'all that I need y'all out my damn garage. You got to go. It's over with.
Let's go, bro.
Show's over with. Time to go. You got to, I don't care where you go, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Yeah, you got to make it hot. So, I mean, yeah, it's not, I mean, okay, with the exception of, oh shit, I can't. All right, so I'm looking at the screen on the other side, and it's like, yeah, that was Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, that was those drinks. Yeah, you put those, but if the fridge break, it really don't matter if the fridge is hot on that. But I mean, what are you going to serve at a restaurant or anywhere that you not going to need hot side equipment? I mean, your Jimmy Dean sausages, you have to put them on a griddle. Your Jimmy Dean, you got your pork chops, you know, alhamdulillah, you know what I'm saying? You're going to need your pork chops. You have to put them on the grill. Sizzle. You know what I'm saying? Salalim salalam. You know, yeah, but today's prices, we saving that food for leftovers. Yeah, and then you still gonna have to, put it in that microwave. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, your stores are putting that shit in the microwave too. They go to Restaurant Depot, they go to Cisco, they go to Gordon's, they take that shit and they pop it in the damn microwave. You're lucky if they pop it in an Amana Menu Master or Turbo Chef. You're lucky if they do that. You're lucky. No, those are your higher end places that's going to put it in a speed oven. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you another, just like I said before, Jimmy John's and all that. Bruh, like Jimmy John's, not Jimmy John's, fuck Jimmy John's, not Jimmy John's, but because they serve cold sandwiches. What's that? Mike's Hot. What the hell's the other one I do? Dave's Hot. The other one where they slice the sandwich and then they don't slice it. I'm sorry. All right. So I'm just gonna keep the name out. But they have the same freaking beef, same sliced beef, same sliced chicken, and everything else. I get it from Restaurant Depot. It comes in the same packages from the same. Theirs is through Cisco, but I get it from Restaurant Depot. It's from the same IDP or whoever the hell. And bruh, it's the same sliced beef that's done in industrial meat processing plant. They throw it on the griddle, and then they put it on the toaster to toast the bread, and they give it to you freaky fast. They give you your sandwich freaky fast. And yeah, yeah, I do got it. Yeah, I do. They give it to you freaky fast, and bruh, there's nothing to that. There's literally nothing to it. And the kids that serve you that food are barely functioning human beings. It's crazy. But yo, since you guys love your refrigeration so much, and like Brother Frank loves his refrigerator, don't forget True. So they're gonna be making a real hard push in Dollar General. You know what I'm saying? Cause hold on, they're gonna be, and if they're gonna be doing Dollar General, I've also that Hossmann / Panasonic is kind of gonna get pushed out. The reason for them kind of getting pushed out is that the Hossmann guys absolutely positively hate Dollar General, Family Dollar, and the Dollar Tree. Every single one of them that I've ever run into, and I bring it up and I mention it, I say, oh man, you know, the damn units is always broken, the displays, the lights. They're like, shit, we don't fuck with that. We don't touch those. This is shit. We make them wait months before we go out. They better find whoever they can. We ain't messing with them. They're hoity-toity. They want Target. They want the Targets, they want the whole Targets, they want the Walmarts and stuff like that. They don't want nothing to do with Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. They don't want to get that on their hands. They're like, ugh. They feel dirty even pulling up in the parking lot to one of those places. That's just how they are. That's just how they are. So True is like sliding on in there like, hey, hey, I got some money if you got the honey. Well, I got some honey if you got the money. So True went in there with my name is Lenny and I have plenty. And so I'm gonna put you up on that. You're gonna have to holler at your peoples, holler at True. If that's something that you want to do. There's going to be a lot of work with that. A lot of work with that, with these large grocery cases way in the back, way down in the jungle deep. There's going to be True units stepping on a signified monkey's feet. What time tomorrow can I give you a call, Brother Frank? Yeah, Brother Frank, you can call me anytime, man. I am, brother, I'm running like I'm running like crazy tomorrow, so yeah, you can hit me up because I'll be driving. I primarily spend most of my time driving. I'm like a truck driver. I spend my time I'm literally at a location for like 15 minutes, and then I'm on the go. I got a chicken chain I got to take care of tomorrow. It's for Hatco Flavor Saver. is for one of these. Because yeah. Right, because you can't. I mean, yeah, the pizza is in the freezer, but it's kind of a hard sell, brother Frank. Kind of a hard sell, taking that freezer pizza and just handing it on over to the customer. You got to kind of put that one in the oven, and then they will put those in the flavor saver. It actually injects steam, provide that humidity to the cabinet so that the food stays as light, fresh out the oven as possible. And so the flavor saver that I'm doing is it holds the biscuits and stuff. So they make the biscuits and then they put it in the flavor saver Hatco warmer. And these people I got to do a lot of work at this chain. It's only 2 months old and they've already destroyed the flavor saver. Yeah, you're good, brother. You're good. It's only 2 months old and it's already got this damage. So now they're going to pay me to put in a water filtration system. They got to pay me to correct the some of the plumbing going to the Scotsman ice machine. I got pictures of this place, and I'll do some more. I got a bunch of pictures, and I went live. Yeah, so around 10 o'clock, I should be at that. It's a golden chick. So Brother Frank is in Texas with me. Hold on a second. Let me pull myself. Brother Frank is in Texas with me. It's a golden chick. Let me show you what that is. It's a golden chick. I no lie. So where Brother Frank is, they got about 60 of them. But where I am, they got about 30. When I first started with them, they had one. And so they're supposed to be going to 60 in Houston. I don't know how many they're supposed to be putting in Austin. And so yeah, they do also have, so they got the baked chicken, they got the fried chicken, they got tenders, they got the sandwiches, they got salad, and they also do shrimp. Where the hell's the shrimp at? Oh, no, that ain't shrimp. Where the hell's the damn shrimp? Let me see if they're still doing shrimp. Where the hell is there? How the hell do I order? Yeah, see Dallas. You see, that's how many golden chicks are in Dallas, bro. That's how many. Oh, let me make this bigger. That's how many golden chicks are in Dallas. This is Dallas. Golden chick, golden chick, golden chick, golden chick, golden chick. They're all over. They are all over. Look at that. They are all over. And so where I am, it's an anemic like 30 where I am. Oh, closing in 11 minutes. Yeah, we used to, before the pandemic, they used to be open till 2 a.m. So some of the ones in Houston are, let me do 77077. Yeah, so this is Houston. Oh, that's just Texas. That's just Texas. Where is Austin at? So see in Austin, so you got a decent amount, brother. You got a decent amount. Man, if you don't stop with all that fish and jazz, brother, I'm allergic to fish, brother. Genetically, look, let me make myself, brother, genetically, my ancestors were from some landlocked area, all right, on all sides, because I'm allergic to dairy and I'm allergic to fish, bro. I can eat shellfish, this weird thing, but yeah, I am, bro. my genetics go way back. I'm Cro-Magnon man, bruh. So genetically, if you are like everybody who, if you can't process dairy, you're linked to like way back shit. Yeah, but brother, I can't. Fish will close up my throat. Fish will close up my throat. I can't eat no fish. The weird thing about I'm one of those weird people that I can eat crab, I can eat crawfish, I can eat lobster, I can eat shrimp. I can even eat. I can eat shark. I can eat sailfish. And there used to be a Haitian restaurant in Chicago called Red Square, and they used to serve mako. And depending on how they cleaned it and prepared it, I was able to eat it. Only a few times did they prepare it that I had an allergic reaction. Mako, sometimes people say it's shark, some people say it's dolphin, and yet a third set of people say it's fish. Depending on how they prep the Mako, if they prepare it properly, I don't get sick. Shark steaks, I don't get sick. Sailfish steaks, I don't get sick. Any other fish, cancel Christmas, bro. I call them peoples because I'm gonna need a shot of EpiPen or something. You gonna have to. Yo, you heard of it? It was in Wicker Park. It was right on Milwaukee Avenue, right before Damon. If you ever went there, you have seen me before. You have seen me. I used to be there all the time when I was a much younger man. When I was a single man, yeah, I used to bring chicks over there. That's where Real World Chicago was back before 1999 or during 99. Shit, Real World Chicago was it 98, 99, something like that. Anyway, and then I end up living on the 6-way where Milwaukee, Chicago Avenue, and Damon Division. Milwaukee, Chicago Division came together, and Milwaukee all came together. I used to live right there by Dragonistos. Oh man, I used to have a ball. I used to live down the street from all the clubs, double door and everything. I was right there. Now, see, Rogers Park was a lot further north, but this was Wicker Park. So Wicker Park and Bucktown. That's where I was. Now, where Rogers Park is, that's where all the Africans were. Up in Roger Park up north, all the Ethiopian restaurants, the Blue Nile and stuff like that. Oh God, I can't think of some of the other African Ethiopian restaurants, but they were like about 5 or 6 Ethiopian restaurants up there. I used to hang out. That's when I got married. I used to bring my wife and I used to damn near go to the Ethiopian restaurants like every Friday night. Every Friday night we would go up there, especially off of Sheridan. Rogers Park was chill. Rogers Park was chill until it got crazy about 12 years ago. My store was 1313 Wilson Avenue. My store was 1313 Wilson Avenue. And that's where I used to sell LeBaire. I used to sell Bertazzoni, Fratelli and Nofri, American Range, 5-Star, Capital Range, Elve. Oh man, I used to. I was the only one in Chicago selling a lot of that stuff. Verona, and people used to fly in. They would go to the merchandise mart, and then they would go to my store. So, but anyway, enough of that. Thank you all for being here, hanging out with your boy. Drop your comments in the message section after the video is over with. Any subjects you want me to talk about, I promise you guys I'm going to get back to talk about the training, because the ice machine training is still going on. Ice machine training is still going on. Stolting, I don't know what the hell's going on with Stolting. But up in Dallas, you got a lot of training getting ready to kick off, especially on hot side. All right. Yeah, it's been fun. And thank you, Brother Frank, because Brother Frank is a contributor. And oh shoot, I thanked that other brother earlier. Hold on one second. Samuel Kabiru. So Samuel Kabiru, thank you very much for contributing to the channel, and I'll catch you guys later. Later.
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah.
Gentlemen, don't waste your time in the vain pursuit of this and that endeavor. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes. Be high on hopes. Gentlemen, don't waste your time in the vain pursuit of this and that endeavor. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes. Be high.
I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit.
Be relentless. That's it. I'm done.
The answer to life's great mysteries. That man is Negrodamus.
We are same, but different, but still same. Ha ha.
Let's go back.
What we do here is go back. What we do here is go back.